What's up, stream? I hit the go live button. It's me, Zetts. I'm here with Wild Rumpus and Tetrafolium. Gold Mason will be joining us in a minute. We're going to be starting off with Battle of the Week between DarthTyros versus Martini on Smog Tours very, very shortly. Gentlemen, how are we doing tonight?
I'm doing well.
I'm doing pretty well as well. I just bought a GameCube controller for no reason in particular.
That is hype. You also won your Mushi match earlier today. The season 20 rookie MVP is at it again, just racking up W's and accruing star points.
It was not how I wanted it to go, but I got the result that I needed. So
it was an entertaining set, to say the least, watching it from a casual perspective that didn't have much of a stake in it.
Yeah.
How does Mushi League work? Because I see people talk about it. It's like a team tournament, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so basically at the beginning of the season, there's like 12 teams this season, and there's like a whole draft and everything. Nephew, you got to stop spamming Beetle Battalion, #1. I think a few of those were all right, but I'm seeing like 12 of them. Anyway, you get drafted, and then like there's like this ELO kind of like rating system where you start with like a certain number of star points, and every time you win a set, you get 0.1 points, and if you lose 1. And your lineups, like basically how it determines if my team's playing Tetris team, for example, whoever has the most star points on my team plays whoever has the most on his, and then the second most plays the second most, and that's kind of how the lineup's determined. And if we have like 9 players on each team, then whichever team wins the most sets, so if his team wins 5 and my team wins 4, they win the week, and their team gets a win. And at the end of the season, like whatever teams have the best record, I think it's like the top 6. The best 50% of teams make it to playoffs. And I guess the first 2 teams have like a bye. I wouldn't know because this is my 3rd season in Mushi, and I personally done pretty good, but I have not made the playoffs. Hoping to change that this season with the Beetle Battalion, who have drafted me, Feagle and Genexus as the coaches. And tonight I have a chance to lock in a week 1 victory for us. I'm going to be playing Gold Mason in a little while. We're doing Battle of the Week first between DarthTyros and Martini. And game 1 is actually upon us. So let's do it.
Oh, bad lead matchup for Martini.
Definitely not what Martini wanted to see. Am I sharing my screen with you guys? Yeah, I am. All right, cool. All right, we're good.
Mm-hmm.
Immediate para, that helps.
It does. Black should force out Suicune here. Probably doesn't have rest either as a lead, although Surf makes you think it does.
If I know Tyros, I would be pretty unsurprised if this were spec off, which means getting through the Snorlax is of the utmost importance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is going to revenge Dugget to get it out of the picture.
I wonder if Martini's running double blob. That seems to be a type of fish that works well into DarthTyros.
Yeah, double blob would go kind of insane here.
I'm gonna guess this is end pert for Tyros.
Yeah.
He's been talking about like newer, like more like postmodern takes on spec off. Like he's been talking about bringing Tar on special offense, which historically hasn't been as done quite as often. And pert, of course, all the rage nowadays with slop styles and whatnot.
I suppose it could also just be an off pert, maybe to have a good matchup into Blissey.
I think we need to start acknowledging Registeel as a blob as well. It's
Well,
effectively a blob. Oh, it's HP
wow.
grass. Oh shit, that's
crazy.
rare. Very rare indeed.
Would that even be targeting anything except Pert?
It's got to be exactly pert.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, this isn't like a matchup you usually think of, I guess, as the Reggie user.
Yeah. Damn, Pump. Yeah, Torrent Pump doing 56 is crazy. That was not end perp. We did see some leftovers, but that was invested special attack, tearing through what Forte in the chat described it as a blob adjacent Pokemon. Big Juice 3. John Lennon.
I do like how the Reggies show that all you really need is like Bulk, Explosion, and Thunderwave to be an OU Pokemon.
That's so true. Although
Psychic not getting there.
You mean to like to function well in OU, because even Registeel he hasn't fully moved up to OU yet, right? He hasn't officially done it.
I don't know. It definitely feels like he's there. I won't lie.
I think Registeel is probably the most likely to move up from UUBL.
That's a bulky Marowak, no?
Probably. It probably doesn't have any speed investment. It might just be all in HP.
Oh,
right,
Houndoom.
Houndoom.
Okay, expecting Gengar from Tyros, which can absolutely be featured on special offense.
Just got a hit.
Hera, who does not get it.
Nice.
Okay.
I think there's also something to be said about Houndoom's matchup into Jirachi and Celebi, which are two Pokemon that Tyros like to use. He actually forfeits right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just forfeits. Maybe that was a Gengar last. I don't really know what I would expect last, given what we see here.
I feel like Gengar last, the game isn't over, and you don't forfeit here.
I'm thinking it's probably Celebi last then.
Yeah.
Could be. Houndoom kind of owns the Pixies. Yeah, I guess Houndoom is like low-key kind of insane against Spec Off. So pretty interesting take and a good bring from Martini, man.
I believe that's Rambo in the chat saying that it's probably unowned last. I think that's a possibility. One of 380 something of them, but
man, I always ask these guys to wait until I type in the chat before they click turn one, and then they're just gamers at heart. They know nothing but to just like game. I understand. We'll switch the viewpoint for continuity. Martini gets the Scarman and gets a lair for about half of Scarm's health. Rock Slide
seems to be off hurt damage, but
definitely
not completely maxed out. Some speed investment probably.
Maybe Tyros just doubling down on his favorite archetype.
Can't hate it.
I might have to call Act on Gold Mason if he's not back by the time this set is over, bro.
And yet another unorthodox trapper.
True. Martini not wanting to bring sand, but wanting, in fact, to have pursuits. Here's another Pixie. Maybe Houndoom was the play again, Martini.
Tetra, I think that you would know that, like, what are the interactions with Synchronize and, like, secondary effects? Because it feels kind of random when it actually kicks in.
So, I mean, Synchronize will activate on any volatile status condition. That would be your burn, poison, paralysis. Except for freeze and sleep.
Which is fucking bullshit, bro.
Yeah, sleep especially is weird. But I definitely remember, like, freezing Umbreons and then just getting off scot-free.
Another thing to note is that in this generation, if you get toxic, like badly poisoned on a synchronized Pokemon, it will synchronize regular poison.
Right? It's regular poison. Yeah. So you get 6% extra that first turn.
Yeah. If your opponent's staying in for only 2 turns, then regular poison's better, but it starts to catch back up.
I definitely remember the first time I noticed that, and I was like, I stayed in, and they stayed in, and I was like, okay, surely they're gonna die this turn, and like the poison just was not increasing exponentially. Well, I guess it's more of a linear change, but I don't know. I'm not the one with the math degree in the call. Rumpus, do you have a math degree?
No, I don't. I have a computer science degree, which is, I guess, adjacent, but
yeah, close enough.
That's like math if you want to make money.
That's absolutely correct.
So
It is,
I
in
thought...
fact, a linear. Oh, well, sorry to hear that.
No, but I mean, there's so many times where like toxic would be better off as regular poison when like there's a sand immune mon or something that's like switching in on an immunity. Ooh,
What do you
I'll get in
know?
the trap here.
Here we go. It's
Yeah.
DarthTyros, but do you have the
You're
bulk
gonna
to
see
live
freeze or crit.
Ice Beam? Oh, it doesn't have Ice
Oh,
Beam.
no ice beam.
Okay, well, you've
Mono
done it.
Blissey.
Now goes Blissey. But
Okay.
yeah, on those
Preserve
turns where you
the-
like switch in once and then eat the toxic, it just gets canceled out by like leftovers switch out. Like regular poison would actually, you know, make progress there.
Oh, that's actually a good point. Like if you toxic like or like you poison a Claydol, for example, that like always comes in.
Yeah.
It actually will net lose health every turn that it's in.
I'm thinking like
interesting.
Flygon is one that often comes in for the one turn and leaves. Especially in those like
CB Ments. Is this
stally end games.
You don't have room for Mag, do you? Is that CB Ments with no lefties?
I think that is the case. I was wondering if it was going to be a lead DD Ments as a sort of, you can bluff the mixed at the beginning of the match and then punish the Doug Trio later.
It did click Rock Slide turn one, so you could
It
look at
did,
the
yeah.
damage on the Pert.
It did 23%. That
Yeah,
seems
it's gotta
kind of
be
Yeah,
banded.
that's definitely CB.
So this Jirachi
There's the
is
para?
a huge threat.
Oh, okay.
Jeremy.
And that's
No item
non-lefties Starmie, by the way.
Might be Mystic Water then. Although Mystic, well, it could be Surf and Hydro with Mystic Water.
Yeah, that would make
Interesting.
sense. You would think that Umbreon would be a really good switch in here. You're pursuit trapping the Starmie. It's not getting leftovers
The
recovery. so
trouble
any
is
damage
that
taken.
I'm pretty sure Umbreon just lets in Jirachi for free, and
Yeah.
Jirachi might just like win if it gets like 1 or 2 turns.
Yeah, Forte said, I don't know if you sack that Doug, Umbreon gonna live forever, but what can Umbreon do to Jirachi? I fear the answer
the
might
answer-
be nothing.
is nothing, but
It can wish
There are
up
two
the
unrevealed.
CB Ments. Okay. Oh, we're just hydro
Gonna
pumping
stay
the Umbreon. Yeah, well, called out the pursuit and then gets the following turn,
Okay.
right?
oh, nice.
Swampert in the
Hurt.
back.
Okay. But if this is Grass and Ice Jirachi,
Oh, it
this
is.
might just be over. Does Ments Oko with Earthquake?
No shot. No,
It does.
just
It
kidding.
does, wow.
It super does. Whoa.
That's crazy.
Okay,
Yeah,
and now
Super
the
Rachi-
Umbreon
Umbreon
is.
can actually win now, yeah.
That's not
Jirachi
good.
was like super valuable there.
Could this ever be Curse Earthquake?
Not impossible. It's hard to fit that on a team that doesn't have like a Magneton, for example, though. Because
Yeah. Also,
Gardeny's
like
very
Curse no
difficult to get through.
rest plus like Curse Hydro is like kind of weird. I feel like.
Oh, I guess if you have Hydra, you don't
Dude.
necessarily need
There was a mag.
a mag.
I called it. Would this be HP
It's
Grass
very-
mag? Because I'm
I
not
feel like
seeing...
it's easy to imagine HP Grass here because of the CB Ments.
You have the CB Ments. Oh, T-Tar in the back.
We'll
Yeah, like I
find
was
out.
saying. It's not,
Oh,
though.
it was fire.
Wow.
So he was going to click it on, like... Were you hoping to click it on Protect exactly? To bluff that you have Grass?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, and this looks like maybe Pursuit Tar.
It looks like an Umbreon win.
Yeah, I don't see how we get through the Umbreon.
Pert could have Toxic, which is kind of what you need, I think. Because otherwise, you just get Toxic'd out.
It's Focus
sort of
Punch
doubt it.
on Wish. Does that kill?
Oh.
It does!
Wow.
DarthTyros!
Dang.
What an ending. Holy shit. Martini, man, damn GG. Did not see that coming. I guess it's Focus Punch EQ last to help in the Blissey matchup if the Doug Trap doesn't work out.
I
And
wonder
that
if,
does damage.
was that scoutable? That's like such a tough call to make.
Yeah, I guess your last
think
is just Protect.
Well,
right?
if it's Protect, there's no reason not to click Protect.
But even if
but,
it was, like, I guess, are you just clicking Pursuit until the Pert dies? And then they have to EQ on every single Pursuit?
Yeah, there's a lot of 50-50s that Martini's got to get right.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
I still feel like, worth going for.
Mhm.
All right, I'm watching my DMs with Martini so that we do not miss turn 1 of game 3. Here we go. I found it. We're here. Viewpoint changing.
Nice.
Another Zapdos lead. That's second Zapdos lead in a row. Second Mence lead in a row for Martini. Is it going to be
Last time was
mono
CB.
spec off for Tyros? I would not be surprised.
That'd be
Tyros
awesome.
is for sure switching out here. Yeah,
Oh, they just
No,
sub on
so-
one another?
Double sub.
that was scary against a team that just brought CB Ments
True.
or Rock Slide to turn 1.
Okay. Well, revealed mixed. Most
Sounds
often
looks
drop
like
grass.
convincingly faster here as well, unless it's crazy speed tie in its favor.
Right.
Based on this, I think Martini might be running unemployed 6. This looks like it could be.
Yeah, and
the
there's
case.
the Celebi. If you've joined us recently, folks, this is game 3. We just saw an insane game 2 between these gamers. It appears that Tyros has brought mono spec off, has brought special offense all 3 games. Of course, this one is still up in the air, but mate, come on. There's the baton pass.
Gonna give the attack drop to the Celebi,
Yup.
which might not matter.
Unless this is SD pass.
Could matter if Celebi needs to BP away. But I'm supposing this is probably a CM pass.
And it is, but it's now going to be passing Perish Song.
Yeah, that is a very good move to have here.
It is.
It's only 8 PP though, right?
That's right.
Yeah, Hidden Power Grass.
Wow.
I'm wondering if Tyros' team is going to be able to try to stall the Perish Songs from Celebi or try to trap and eliminate it
Well,
with
the
Doug.
Perish Song is like bad here into the Hera.
Oh my god,
that's a lot.
that's CB. That's
CB
so
for
much
sure.
damage.
But yeah, in case this was like Selak or something, you have to like fear a sub. But
Oh,
you
the
can't
burn.
really attack it when you're perished.
Martini finds the burn on the zap.
It's pretty lucky.
That's quite forch.
Is it in range of anything after a sub? Well, it looks like it is, if this is what Martini's going for.
Nice stay
I wonder
from
if Martini's
Tyros.
going to sack the Mence. I don't know if you can afford to with the Heracross looming.
Right.
So EP from Tyros looks very dangerous here.
The Mence is only going to be able to come in on the Hera like one more time, but you might need it to do just that. Tyros just clicks T-Bolt. Go back to Celebi on Leech Seed. Nice. Okay, -1. Only 6 Perish Songs remain. The Celebi really can't do anything to the Hera. Oh, but Tyros can at least pressure the Celebi in the meantime. Just kidding, it has Recover, which has 32 power points for some reason. Game Freak, why?
You should play Modern Gen when it's only 8.
I think that's insane. If there's any gen where it should have more, it would be the gen where there's like the insane power creep and like teams just win with like you click one boosting move and then you just like sweep the entire universe. Like,
All right, what's the Thunderbolt switch in? Ooh, there is none.
huh? Okay, how
Just
do
a
you deal
baton
with
pass.
meta? No chip on it. Have we seen spikes like at all? Yeah.
There's a Scarm.
There was a Scar game 2 from Martini. Suicune revealed. Suicune could be really useful to try to stall these Perish Songs.
I wonder what the set is if it's getting past Calm Minds.
This could be like Hydro Pump Ice Beam, like sub roar. I mean, it could be like really offensive.
I would think on offensive for this structure. And
That's a good
Blissy's
mod to
in.
have. This does welcome in Hera though.
Oh, it's
Oh, I
also
don't-
CM, but the Blissy's got to go.
Yeah, I do not like the Calm Mind there when you're really expecting a Hera switch in. Like chip on this is so good. Because now you might just need to sack Mence.
Choice Band Brick Break is going to annihilate both Blissey and Mence. Martini might need to think of like some other mon that can come in and take a fighting move.
I would expect, like, obviously Megahorn can miss, but like I feel like if Megahorn connects, it's just a KO.
You just send it.
Yeah.
The calc
I'd
is
send
telling
the
me that
Megahorn here.
assuming Calm Mind Bliss, we're making assumptions, but there could be a world where the Bliss actually lives the Megahorn, maybe even 25% of the time, even were it to land. But at the same time,
it's so not worth it to risk that, though.
It's also not even going to kill the Hera in response. It's only got a chance to two-shot. Here's the Ments, and there goes the Ments. No more Ments, no more Intimidate. This Hera is going to be a problem. Skarm revealed late. Second to last revealed Skarm.
I'm honestly surprised Skarm didn't come in instead of that Solomon Sack. I guess it drops to Focus Punch, so you're scared of that. But
right, that's true. Yeah, and if there's no Wish or Rest on this Zap, yeah, this could be not good. Tyros feels inclined to just click Thunderbolt there, but you're losing health. You're losing math. 6% on this Zap every single time.
It's a nice double. And this spike is going to start putting in a lot of work.
Oh, Earthbound the Tyros. I like that.
Oh, it's Thief.
Wow.
It didn't have lefties. Now it does. The Pert has been put on the timer.
Yeah, that's a really good target to land it on as well.
It is.
Yeah.
Is it Doug last for Tyros?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it would be for Tyros. Doug would make some sense, but maybe you're using Heracross to kind of cheat on Doug.
If you go Suicune right now and Perish, it's -2. You're taking a little bit of Spike's chip, but that if you get it right on Suicune 3 times, that's it for Perish songs, and then Celebi can try to start doing what it does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the combo of Perish plus Calm Mind Blissey plus every other threat you have that deals with those two don't have lefties is kind of tough to deal with.
Last month for Martini is almost certainly Starmie.
You can just click Focus Punch kind of for free here, because Celebi can't hit the Heracross in response, and even if you do stay in, you have to leave the following turn. So this is like the freest Focus Punch ever. But it's not clicked, it's Megahorn instead from DarthTyros.
No, I totally agree with you there, because like the Celebi has to leave because of Perish, and you know it's not Psychic, like it's HP Grass. So.
Yeah, it's been fully scouted. So I think that was a big missed opportunity for Tyros, and we just gave up a second spike when we could have eliminated the entire Skarmory, but we've frozen the Celebi. That's cute. Starmie last.
Okay.
Yeah, unemployed 6, of course. This much was known. We haven't seen much of the rest.
Yeah, we haven't seen the set. If it's Leech, that's like really annoying.
I'm kind of expecting it to be Leech.
Blissey can do if it's not.
I think
Leech,
it's mono hidden power then, because I feel like the Celebi's got Baton Pass.
Oh, it must.
It was shown hidden power fire, right?
Yeah, it's revealed fire. We're sacking Zap, and we're gonna get damage on this Blissey, but
2 spikes, it might not live.
There's huge crit.
Oh, crit.
Enormous crit, in fact.
That was like a Heracross crit.
It does live.
Oh my god,
Tyros.
that's super bulky. Well,
okay.
This Blissey could be bold as well. It's not completely unfeasible.
Sure.
No. It's a CM Bliss, right? It can't be bold.
Okay, well, third spike is going up. Tyros will have a spike sack in the back that he can use.
I think Tyros is just winning now. 3 spikes is nice, but your only way of beating Suicune and Celebi is with Perish.
Yeah.
I guess an offensive start could like threaten them as they're setting up, but
I mean the Swampert is dying. This thing is basically as good as dead.
Yeah. So then Martini's looking for Metagross to beat.
Oh, what a stay from Tyros, dude! Wow, I'm really impressed with that pump stay. And the Pert will finally go down.
I mean, I feel like the Pert getting sacked off there is like something you can see coming as Martini.
Yeah, I don't know why Martini didn't stay in with the Starmie, especially if it is the standard defensive Starmie that can just recover off the damage afterwards.
Okay, if Meta gets the exact explosion target right, can he win
that
this?
Is another path.
This is Def Me, right? So it's even after 3 spikes, I don't think Surf is going to kill the Hera.
You need a Psychic variant, I would think.
Well, I think that Surf into maybe HP Grass can get there more. I don't know. I think meta booming on either Suicune or Celebi could open things up. Although, would you be looking at a draw with Perish Song potentially? I don't know if you would.
I mean, if you're Martini, I think you would love to play this to a draw.
Yeah, to get out of this spot, I would think so.
Oh, and it's T-Wave. Yeah, this Suicune might just be winning. Although, it still gets boomed on, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going for rest here? Ice Beam?
Ice Beam. Okay, maybe it doesn't have rest.
Yeah.
Trying to
I would
catch
not
it
be
to
shocked
stop the
if
Celebi.
It can win anyway.
Yeah, with no sand, it's really tough to break through the Suicune with the Starmie.
Yeah, I mean, you just did net 2% with that Surf.
Metagross in. If I'm Tyros, I'd stay in and surf.
Oh,
Or
Hydro
Hydro
Pump doesn't kill.
True.
Barely doesn't kill.
Wow. Now there's Boom Mind games.
There it is. Okay. There goes the Suicune.
That's probably the best thing you can boom. Now we just see what Starmie can do to Heracross.
Surf. Apparently Surf might kill. It doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't.
And Megahorn lands. And I think
Yeah,
that's game.
over.
Yeah.
Because I think even if you land Perish Song on opposing Celebi, then you still lose to the Hidden Power Fire before the Perish Song goes
Tyros
off.
can also Spike Sack to cleanse his own Perish. And then his counter
Yeah,
goes
true.
away, and he would win that way. That was
Really dominant by Tyros there. Well played.
That was super cool. And the fact that he stuck to his guns and brought his favorite archetype, the one he's known for, he's put out multiple guides, made YouTube videos about this style, and to bring it all 3 games and win a best 2 out of 3 is pretty fucking sick. Good stuff to Tyros. I'm going to see if he is around for a quick interview, and then I'll ping Mason and see if I'm going to have to activity his ass.
You would love to, wouldn't you?
I think the fans want to see us play. He said he would be a little late.
I want to see you play.
I'm sure he'll message us in a moment. All right, we are going to be joined by Tyros momentarily, folks.
Zetts, are you not the kind of guy down by 1 run, 9th inning, 2 outs, you're up to bat? You don't like being in that spot?
It's funny. It's like a paradox. Like I love it and I hate it. But I think it's like I love to hate it. Do I want to expand on it? How much time do you have?
Maybe we'll talk about it later, but I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. Somebody says that Tetra Mogs in all categories. I don't know what they mean by that, but thank you.
All right, I gave
Why not?
Tyros
This is a
the
mainstay.
permission. He should be joining us shortly, gamers.
Why is Rumpus a mainstay commenter? I assume you mean commentator. Well, have you heard his commentary? He's the fucking goat.
Have you heard his
I'm
voice?
I'm the one who edits the videos, so
Fucking silky
well,
smooth.
I edit my videos.
We are joined
actually-
by the goat.
Oh yeah, you go ahead.
Tyros, you are muted, and sometimes that's an issue on my end where I got to give you permission. Try to unmute yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna double check and make sure he's got the permission he needs.
He's got the role, as far as I can see.
Hello.
There we
There you
go. All right, replay of the week.
What's up?
16, 17. I don't know what iteration we are, but you're the champion of it. Very fun stuff. We were singing your praises much of the set. Fun to see you play your favorite archetype in all 3 games. How do you feel, man?
I wish game 1 I didn't bring a team that like it doesn't suck into DD Ments, but the idea behind the game 1 team was I wanted to make like a Calm Mind spam.
Mhm.
No normal resist outside of Jirachi, of course, but
Of
that's
course.
not It did what it had to do versus Lax. It traded out. It wasn't really intended to face like Registeel, like the Registeel, like dual blob Registeel, whatever, you know. So, and he had like a Houndoom too, so I couldn't really position like because the Jirachi set was under HP Grass Ice Punch. It's
Right.
Timid, max special attack. So like the whole point of that Rachi set is that DD Ments can't really set up. I think DD Ments lives Ice Punch, but it's got to have like a ton of bulk to do it. I actually don't know the calc on the top of my head, but most Ments usually die. And if worst comes to worst, it is Jirachi. I could just freeze the Ments. So it also lets you felt most Flygon. A lot of offensive Flygon are plus speed. Flygon usually doesn't OHKO Jirachi unless it's voice band. And I had the same Jirachi set game 2, and he brought plus speed choice band Ments. I know it was plus speed choice band Ments because one it beat my Jirachi game 2. Otherwise Jirachi would have just swept him. Jirachi just won the game right there, probably, because the Umbreon can't touch Jirachi at all. I think the only way it could touch Jirachi is if it has Psych Up, but it's really hard to fit Psych Up. I don't think people usually do that with Umbreon. Psych Up Umbreon. And he outran my Zapdos, which is EV'd to outrun most choice spam Ments, because 99.9% of them are adamant. Because Jolly misses a lot of marks on like Bolt Coon, which kind of sucks. It still hits hard because it's CB Ments, but it doesn't have like the same like level of magnitude that Adamant does.
Yo, Tyrus, I want to interrupt, but we're joined by 2 additional gamers now. Not only Martini, who also partook in this set and showed some really fun, exciting stuff, but also my future opponent. Coming very, very soon, Gold Mason. How do you two feel? How are you guys doing right now? What's good?
Chilling. Didn't get 2-0'd, if it matters.
You did not get 2-0. You took game 1. That was good stuff. To what extent were you hedging for spec off like every single game?
Oh, I knew it was being brought at least 2 of the 3 games. Like 100%. Like, I have never seen this guy load Skarmory. That's not true, but I didn't think he would. I was right.
And he didn't.
I loaded. You might ask why I loaded Meg game 2, and it's just
keep him honest.
I just like the team.
It is a cool team, and we thought you were gonna win that. We thought that you were gonna win this shit 2-0. That focus punch at the end.
Oh no, I was about ready to like pop off, and then I saw the F punch. I'm like, oh well, oh that's not good. It's like hard. It was a hard move. I got styled on though for sure.
A little bit. When you see this turn 1, game 3, and he just throws Zapdos lead, in your head you're like, okay, he brought it all 3 games. Like in your heart you were like, did you know for sure this is surely spec off once more?
Oh, I mean, like seeing the Zap was like, oh yep, this is spec off probably. But like I said, going in, I kind of just assumed it was gonna spec off all 3 games. So I guess like maybe there's something where I could have gotten like super caught off guard by some like Zap offense / balance team that wasn't just spec off.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Fun sets though. Really fun gaming. Any other like big impressions, things that you guys want to like remark about or relive about those games that we just saw?
I never used Heracross, or at least CB Heracross. That game 3 was the first time I ever used CB Heracross on special offense, and I got arguably the best possible matchup to use it.
It did go in pretty hard.
Those type of like slower teams that have, he did have immense. but the Mence was super pressured into like coming in on like other stuff. Celebi like felted him. His only check was another Celebi, which Pair Song Celebi is really good, but it only has 8 power points, and I knew I could position Heracross at some point to just click Mega Horn, and that's what happened.
Right.
Heracross just got to Mega Horn him, and if Heracross didn't get to do that, Suicune was just going to kill him too. So it was timid Suicune, by the way. It wasn't modest.
There is one turn I wanted to ask you about, and I think it's coming up here. Turn 25. Are you looking at my screen, Tyros?
Oh, I probably should do that.
Oh, I should do that as well. Good idea.
Please do so.
Yes.
All right. So turn 25, the Mence is down. Skarm has a spike. Parrish just clicked for the 3rd time in the match. You just hard switch in your Hera. It comes in. You dodge a Leech Seed. And I'm thinking, okay, the Mence is gone. The Celebi it's fully scouted, right? It can't stay in. To me, this was the freest focus punch like of all time, like preordained, like before like human history even like was first written, because it's hidden power like grass. It's doing shit. If he does it once to deny the focus punch, he has to switch out or die to the Parrish the following turn. So you end up clicking Mega Horn. Were you just that like hopeful that he was going to? I don't know. Just what was your thought on this turn, and what am I missing?
One, I thought he was gonna choke. I thought he was either going to overpredict. I thought he was going to do something stupid, like go into his Starmie and self-felt. And I was like, I wonder if Mega Horn actually does like more than 20%, because even though it's 4 times resisted, it is choice band Mega Horn. It ended up doing like only 19. I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the biggest deal in the world if the Skarm, like if I killed Skarm, that was, that would have just expedited things even further. But it wasn't the biggest deal if I let it in to begin with, because I was like, I know I could win the game later on anyway. So if I catch him choking, it just means that Suicune just auto wins at some point in the match. But, if Skarm were to come in, it wasn't the biggest deal. So, and also I felt like, even though that focus punch was basically guaranteed, I'm pretty sure that part of me just didn't want to let Starmie in either, because I didn't want to deal with the para nonsense.
That's true. And yeah, the Starmie in the back was basically known as this is the unemployed 6 group. Everybody in the chat, I want you to pay attention to this. If you want to be a player as good as DarthTyros and make it onto Battle of the Week someday, you need to occasionally hope that your opponent throws. And you need to make the play that wins should your opponent throw. And then you can just win anyway, even when they don't
that's actually like a really good plan, because I can tell you right now, there was a turn, I think I like CM'd with Bliss on a Hera switch. I sat there for like a minute and a half wanting to just Auric like Ice Beam for the focus punch predict before remembering that that's an awful idea, and I'd rather lose playing standard than lose to some god awful like Auric like that. So it's never too late to throw.
So true. And that's another take home, another takeaway. Don't forfeit. Force your opponent to earn the W, especially if it's like a team tour and you have people depending on you. Speaking of which, Gold Mason. I think it's time that you and I settle something.
You think so?
Yeah, man. Week 1 is on the line. Either my team is going to take the dub or your team is going to tie. And it all comes down to one best of 3 between you and me, man. Which is sick because we have literally never played a friendly.
Yeah, we've never played a single game before.
Anything could happen.
Whoa. First game for both Zetts and Gold Mason. You heard it here first.
Yes, I've never played
Gold
Pokemon
Mason?
before. Ever before.
Same.
Gold Mason, you should load that John Old spikeless stall. I think that'd be really awesome.
That'd be so cool.
Yes,
I
please,
have
for the
already
fans.
I've already chosen my teams. I won't be deviating.
Nice.
That's probably better.
All right, I'm going to
Now,
take...
I have a question for you, Zach.
Please.
I'm pretty sure that we said that we were both going to record this.
Yeah, so here's my plan. And I've done this on stream a couple times. I think people have really enjoyed it. Here's what my plan is, and tell me what you think of this. I'm going to go to the bathroom, take a quick bathroom break. I'm going to come back. As I leave, I'm going to let Martini and Tyros share some last-minute thoughts. They'll sign off. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna play with us both mic'd up, but neither of us able to hear one another or the commentators. And Rumpus is gonna be here to like provide commentary. Tetra will be like a co-commentator taking a back seat to Rumpus. And it's kind of honor system. I'm believing in you that you're not gonna like be looking at my screen, which I'll be sharing. I guess I don't have to share it because you guys can just watch. You guys can pull up the smog.
Yeah, they can
Tours
pull up
links.
the actual smog thing.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm not gonna look at your fucking screen. That's fucking
Right.
insane. We're
Right.
gonna cheat for Mushi League. Like, what the fuck?
Exactly.
That'd be like the most insane thing to cheat for.
Right.
But,
I only
yeah,
do this
no.
with known gamers, and
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty sure you're known. In fact, Rambo was shouting out that fellow Beetle Battalion member Bello Figo just got voted the most promising new user for the Smogon Awards. I didn't know that those came out, but given that you were nominated for about what felt like 17 separate awards, I'm guessing that you probably just got maybe a couple awards added to your ledger. Did you not?
I got nommed for 13 and I won 11.
Jesus
Holy
Christ!
hell.
Yeah.
Goat Mason.
Some of them I don't think I really deserved. And also we had best Smoke on Discord side server ADV won, and
Hell yeah.
best PS room I think Ruins of Alpha won. So I like to I would count those too. So yeah.
Best picture, best supporting actor, best lead actor, Gold Mason, everybody.
Best set design, best
Congratulations. I will be right back, and we'll get this started in a few minutes, gamers.
I definitely did not expect to win all of the ones that I won. The one that I really wanted was Member of the Year, for obvious reasons.
Of course.
But yeah,
Sounds like it'd be like the reward or award.
what do you mean?
Like that's like the most prestigious, I would imagine.
Yeah. Last year Dave won. Dave is like my idol. I love that guy so much. But he super deserved it last year. So I kind of wanted to win it since he hasn't been around as much this year.
You know, now that you won those awards, it's time to win some ADV tournaments on the Smogon website.
ADV tournaments?
You got it.
Me?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That
Time
will
for you to
never
win,
be happening.
It's time for you to win GC, but you lose one every week, so you got to play all three every week.
He's got to get in line in any case, Martini, because I'm planning to do the exact same thing.
Oh yeah, I gotta load up my teams. Are we playing? Do you know if Zet's playing on Smog Tours or me?
I think that was the plan.
Smog Tours. Okay, I gotta load up my teams.
You should
That strikes me as like a smog tourist type of guy.
should leak your teams to the stream before Zetts gets back real quick.
Let's
Let
link.
the people know what they're getting.
How many Skarmory are we seeing?
I don't trust the stream to not leak my teams. I trust
Over
Zetts.
under 2.5.
I would trust if I sent 3 pastes to Zetts that he wouldn't look at them until after the game, but I don't trust the stream to not just say my sets out loud.
No, that's fair. I don't trust anybody either.
I have a bunch of teams.
Tyros, how bad of a matchup is Houndoom into the teams that you like to play?
Say that again.
How bad of a matchup is Houndoom into the teams that you like to play?
It's usually I don't use Celebi a lot. I usually use 3 water types plus T-Tar, so it's usually fine. But
Okay.
in the game, like game 1, my last was Celebi, and he had a Houndoom, which obviously that's a tight mismatch. Celebi can't touch Houndoom at all.
I was wondering what your last was for your FFing. That makes sense though.
I mean, if I had a water type, I would have like if I had like Starmie last or something, I obviously wouldn't have forfeited. But I had Celebi. It's let the Mence DD. It died to Houndoom. So like, yeah, it was felted. I think if I because I have a team with the same 6, it's just Zap Lead and like Timid Offcoon.
All right, I am back.
Welcome back.
Thank you all so much for your patience. Let me make sure I got my teams in Smog Tours because I'm pretty sure I just do not.
Wow, I can't believe that Zetts is about to load Roselia against Gold Mason.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's honestly a really good load.
Yeah, but it doesn't really
I should-
work in the lead matchup versus your Dodrio.
I did not see anything, but I realized I was clicked into the stream, so I.
Oh, that's
gotta-
okay. I'm not even sharing my screen on stream right now, so you're chill.
Okay, cool.
Wow, Zetts, you're gonna load that 6?
Wow.
Listen, I'm gonna worry about my
Honestly-
prep. You worry about your own.
Honestly,
Fair
you
enough.
guys are doing some work for Zetts. Honestly, now you're making me nervous.
No, dude. Everybody like somebody posted a poll in Zet's Core. They're like, "Who's gonna win this shit?" And like everybody was voting me, and I'm like, "No, you guys don't understand. Like Mason's like fucking nice. Like he's got some wins, and he's been around, and he like knows the tiers super well. Like, and that's what I don't want. I don't want people sleeping on Mason and making me the heavy favorite when this is.
Nah, they should make you the heavy favorite. You
Feels-
play a lot more than me.
Yeah, man, but I'm like the zoomer, and you're like the boomer dusting off his GameCube
Oh,
controller
gee,
and coming
oh.
in and. Oh, you got
just take a fucking dagger and stick it through my heart, man.
You're not a
Calling me
boomer.
a boomer? Calling me a boomer?
I'm older than you.
Fuck
Uh,
Mason.
I got my first relevant win, like 2023. Surely I'm not a boomer.
I don't know. Have you seen some of the nephews in here?
Some of the nephews. Oh my god.
All right, there's one team.
Doesn't somebody go by nephew now?
Yeah,
Nephew?
there is a gamer.
There's B
Nephew.
Interesting.
He is the nephew, yeah. And he beat Janice today. He knocked Janice out of Winter Seasonal. Shouts to nephew. Big W.
It's fire.
What other teams
Yeah,
am I
he's shown
using?
that he can hang. He should play more.
Gold Mason needs to
yeah.
commentate more. You know, that's an opinion I think we can agree with.
I agree.
I did. I've been taking a break. I mostly. Oh man. Well, I was gonna do SPL comms, but Xtina's doing them, and I don't really want to like, I don't know, release mine at the same time. I'm just gonna let her do all of hers. And then we have Invitational coming up, so I want to make sure that I have some ideas for making sure that coverage stays on track this time. So I was like trying to save it for them.
Yeah.
But
My goal was to get us done with Revival by the time that Invitational starts. We'll see if that's feasible.
When
oh,
does
we're
Invitational
absolutely gonna do that. Invitational play-in starts beginning of April, and main starts May 2nd or 3rd. one of
Really?
those.
Already?
Yeah. I mean, we got 3 months.
Oh, my sense of time is so goobed.
But yeah, I've already started putting the list together for Invitational. Honestly, I'm pretty excited about it. Like,
Yeah.
the
So
last 2
I
years
should
were
glad
kind of-
hand you right now then.
you should slip a 20 into my back pocket on the way out of the stream, man.
Oh, dude, I'll slip you a 27.
Whoa,
A
well,
$27
maybe I'll
bill.
slip you I'll slip you a 37 then. How about that?
Damn. Competitive bidding to get into Invitational. This shit is serious.
Watch a battle.
Sick
All right,
custom
Zetts, we
avatar.
doing this?
Yeah, I think
You
I
doing
am
this thing?
pretty much ready to go. And so I'm just like gonna take my headphones off. I won't be able to hear anybody. Mason, if you have like a similar thing, that way you'll still speak into the mic, but you won't be able to hear anybody, and we can basically run it, man. Does that
Sounds
work?
good to me. I'll take off my headphones.
All right, are you on tour?
On that note, I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, I'm on Taurus.
Good luck to the both of you.
Thank you,
Yep,
Martini and
Martini.
Tyros. Thanks for putting on a show. We appreciate you boys. GG's, and we'll see you next time.
See you.
Peace. Here he is, Gold Mason at the top of the freaking list.
Oh, man, I love that avatar.
Oh, it's really
Thank you.
cool. It's really
It's
sick.
from Ranbat's team tour. My team is the Time Travelers. So we have
That's the
grinding
team
style of
that Joey's on, right? Is he in
yeah,
with that
Pokey
avatar?
Aim. That's our guy. I don't know if you've seen our logo. I'm gonna post it in the chat. It's like the coolest team tour logo I've ever seen. It made choosing our team stuff really simple. I put it in the voice chat for. Or wait, I'll put it in Yap text. There you go.
It is nice.
Yeah, the colors and
Gosh.
yeah.
I love the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon reference too.
Yeah.
All right, man. I'm gonna send you a chow if you're ready.
I'm ready. Let's get it going.
Good luck,
I'm
buddy.
gonna take off my headphones so I won't be able to hear you guys. But if you do, we want to come back in between games.
Yeah, we can
Or do we
come
wanna
back between
just-
games if you want, or you don't have to. You know, if you're feeling salty.
let's just run it. Let's just run
All
it.
right,
We
we'll
can-
just
we
run
can-
it. I'm
we
not
can
putting
get
these
all
back
three,
on until
yeah.
the set's over.
All right, sounds good.
See you in a
Bye.
bit, buddy. All right, I got my water.
All right, Rumpus, you up to the task? This is going to be one of the weirdest commentaries you've
Oh,
probably
yeah.
This is gonna feel weird because I can't hear you guys.
Some chaos. A lot of unintentional talking over
Right,
people,
gamers.
I
I'm gonna
imagine.
be speaking
For sure.
as Rumpus is talking, like every single time. I can already tell.
And it seems that Gold Mason agrees telekinetically
Chow,
as well.
chow.
So we saw Scarm Beatdown was the name of the team here for game 1 from Zetts, and we're gonna have info on his
Maze with the
team
lead
and
Scarm.
sets.
Fuck.
I see a spike for a Fire Blast
The
here.
one Pokemon I didn't want to see.
Ooh,
Wow,
nice.
that is like an offensive
Fuck.
Scarm. That's so much damage. And his Mence does have Brick Break, so it's still like mixed. It's not just full special. I'm curious what the Scarm's rocking. Because it does still have lefties, so no Thief. A Yellow Scarm would probably just die to Fire Blast, I'd imagine.
Yes, probably.
Wrong thing. There we go.
Gold Mason's looking for a switch in.
Nice.
Defensive Zap.
Okay.
Still a bunch
Very
of chip there.
Frail offensive team, it appears.
Could maybe get the opportunity to spin here. As that's
Graham Thorpe saying I need a better avatar. Fuck no. What are you talking about?
Yo, guys, they implemented the PR. Dragon Claw shows
Ooh.
22 out of 24.
This is big news that Zetts is not privy
We
to.
just do this.
Oh wait, never mind. I'm so stupid.
also Gold Mason not
I'm a
realizing
player,
that
I'm not a spectator.
his perspective, would always
Never
show the
mind.
correct.
Never
Mhm.
mind.
I was trying to catch
It's actually
up.
lag switching and eating a spike there. And this is okay. I see the beatdown element here with the curse boom, but you don't even need to
Oh,
do that into
Jirachi,
this
the
Skarmory,
lags
who's
answer.
already taken 90.
Also pretty flimsy.
Jirachi eating a ton on the entry as well.
I wonder if this is offense or Superman from Gold Mason then.
All right, what am I meant to do against this?
Yeah, I feel like 40. Man, that still feels like a lot of damage for a defensive Jirachi, which is like typically the Jirachi you'd run on Superman. That's the fun thing about like not actually diving into calcs and just playing no calc on ladder all the time is because like the game is so magical, you know? You don't have all the knowledge.
I do all my calcing by hand, so I get what you mean.
Yeah. I mean, vibe calcing is like a real thing, I feel like, where you just like get enough of an idea. What is the move here, though? Because Jirachi can threaten.
You can tell I'm
Obviously,
fucking
don't want to
rusty
be
because
taking like a para
loaded
from a
fucking
body
Jirachi
slam. If it's
is.
defensive, if it's not defensive, then it's got a super
Or he
effective
just
move
brings in
for
Scar.
most mons. Oh
There's
wow.
a double Scarman.
I'd be scared to punch here. I feel like you have to, unfortunately.
Takes second
and,
spike.
yeah, Gold Mason sack Scarm. The fact that the Scarm took so much from Fire Blast, I feel like it's, you know, fast and probably has some attack to interrupt Focus Punch. So it's like a scary move to click there. But body slamming into the Scarm is just like too trolly.
Just going
kind of have
Zap.
to focus.
Yeah, I wonder
Is
if
he just
Gold Mason is really top
parroting
farm.
me? Like, is it that dire for him? Dealing with Snorlax?
What were you saying?
H-Clad, that's such a good point. Why did we not bring Classico? Surely I would have won by now, had this just been Classico.
Yeah, he says up a Mon and the entire team full HP.
Oh,
Elian in the
Lord.
chat saying Bald Mason.
Wow. Well, I'm glad I didn't curse.
Okay, or Zap. But I feel like the sand, I don't know, that Lax was so threatening that the sand might just be neutral so far.
What are
We'll
you
have to
gonna
see
click?
what's remaining for Gold Mason. Obviously, Zap's staying low is nice. I mean, Pursuit just confirms the kill here. No? It's not going to have BP.
Only out is rest, I think, for Zapdos.
Yeah, which it could have. Definitely a strong start for Zetts, to say the least,
Can I
though.
just do this? Okay.
Actually went crunch.
Took a lot of
Okay.
damage, maybe more than I'm allowed to take.
Yeah, I was afraid of Pursuit. That's why I didn't switch.
I love this style of commentary.
I should be going Doll there.
I am surprised Claydol hasn't found an entry to try and get that spin, because it seemed like getting in on the Thunderbolt earlier
Here.
would have been nice,
Meta
especially with so much
here.
early damage on Scarm. But now it should be able to come in whenever.
Mhm.
I'm
That,
almost
though, could be an
definitely
issue for this
stolen
team.
that thing.
Suicune's kind of the only answer. Actually goes hard Suicune. Wow,
Crit,
crit
raise, you
raise.
say?
Crit raise.
It's horrible.
Fucking sweet.
If this agilities, it can just win the game
Sorry,
right
Zach.
here.
Bro, holy shit.
Damage would have done 22, so it is bold.
Alright, I don't think it's CB though. But I do think that means I'm like fucked.
We'll see what the meta set is, but yeah,
This is the Jills might
Agilagros
just
could
win.
literally win right here on the spot. Crit raise is such an evil move.
Might have to get
Not
chip on this.
necessarily like in this specific battle, but just like in general, the fact that it exists is the work of the devil.
Like with the raise, I'm pretty sure this thing just loops me. A little over 2 minutes to try to figure this out.
I really respect Zetts' timer usage.
After this game, can somebody tell
22?
Zetts that I need to let my dog out? Well, I mean, he
Will
won't
do.
put his headphones back on, but I'm
This
just going to
is
take a minute.
almost definitely agility.
She is very
Earthquake is
upset
doing a
with me.
ton.
Okay, so that's
If
calculating
he's
it as
agilitying
agility.
exactly right now, I don't think there's really much I can do.
Yeah,
should
there's
live
more of a
one
decision to
match
be
with
made
Doll.
here if the Suicune
So I
has
think
Roar.
Suicune,
but,
Surf, and Adult Earthquake might be my best course of action. He's faster and he
Oh my
crits.
god,
Wow,
I'm such
And
a
that
cheeser.
crit,
Jesus Christ,
did it matter? No, I don't think so.
I
that's
don't- yeah,
fucking
I
insane.
doubt that crit mattered.
Bad. I mean, I just wanted damage, but damn. that
Jirachi can't
sucks.
live a hit. Like, is it so dire that I need to like go for a 60% para on this with Rachi? 40 seconds. Man
I'm
says he can
curious
get a one-shot. We
what
can try to go
the
for a
Let's go
mash
Suicune
miss.
speed is
more
like
water
versus the
Let's
T-Tar.
go
Because if it's outspeeding
some random
Suicune, then
Pokemon that
like
lose the
Tar
Metagross.
is
Yeah.
obviously outsped as well. Or yeah,
It's plus
I mean, it
one.
depends on
Mash
how they're matched
kill
up.
ments. Oh,
Basically,
God,
like that
this
flamethrower is going to be good chip from T-Tar if it is
Oh,
fast
it's
enough.
not.
But 20 seconds now.
No.
I think I'm gonna do this first.
I died at Earthquake, but it's not gonna beat Earthquake.
He's going for burn.
Burn could.
We don't
save
even
us.
know if this is Lum or not, though.
Yeah, that's true. And if the Metagross
Don't burn me,
outsped
don't burn
Suicune-
me, don't
We got
burn.
the burn.
Fuck!
Holy
Oh,
shit,
okay.
that's
There's
huge.
agility, lefties.
Oh, that's amazing.
Okay. A little bit of hacks return there. For
That's
the crit
huge.
This is fair.
raise.
This is fair. That was a fair burn. That was a fair burn. I deserved it.
Gotta figure out what to say.
And you know,
I
actually
deserved it
clicking
after this
Earthquake
one.
earlier does make a little more sense, I think, rather than immediate agility. Because if that Suicune is Roar, then
Okay,
your
We
Suicune
got
can
that
just be
right.
stopped.
awesome.
We'll see if this is Boom or not. It's
Hmm.
not.
I don't think
Oh, come
explosion
on.
kills. I think we've dealt with this.
Yeah,
Earthquake
Mason's
doesn't
probably
kill.
too scared to boom
Nice.
anyway.
Okay,
'cause
we've weathered the storm. This is
We
still
sure
we're
scary.
represented.
Yeah.
I'm being accused in the chat of lucking after my opponent got crit raise into crit. But the second crit I don't think mattered. But like,
That's nice.
come on, man.
So quickly
Give
they
me
forget,
one.
huh?
I hit a
That little-
20% for
no,
you,
that's
crit
got to just be
20%.
like rage bait.
Or a crit on
and
top
I
of
think
the
Zetts
20%.
just ate it.
But I will concede. I lucked a bit. I should have
Sometimes
hit
it's
him
not
with
about
my
who
bad
lucked more.
earlier on the burn.
Now we got
But
guilted.
I had to
into,
go for that
typing.
out. Did I not?
Ooh,
This is best of 3.
Wow.
this is a defensive draw. No, it's not that one.
I need a plan because I do not have much time
Not
left.
that one.
The wish
That is true.
coming
Timer is
now.
like the one
If
advantage
he
here
goes
that Gold
Rachi, I
Mason
think I'm
has,
just
I
gonna go for the
think.
para. I'm just immediately gonna try to get the para. I
So
would love to
obviously,
try to
like, you're
spin.
still
I
up
still kind of think he has a
2
Gengar somewhere,
mons.
and we might have to try to
Most
1v1
things
it
are
with the
healthy.
doll because our Pursuit Tar has been largely
45.
compromised, unfortunately. He has so much time.
Burn
He has so
plus
much time. He has like
1.
3 minutes left. No, he has like
Yeah,
3.5
about
minutes on
that.
his timer. I have 23 seconds. So even though we might be in a better position, arguably,
Wish
depending on his lasts,
up.
I don't know.
I mean, based on
Gonna have to
what's
find the lines
been
quickly.
taken out with the Skarmory and the Metagross already, like,
And I'm going
what
to-
are the odds that there is a Snorlax answer in the back?
The good news is I'm going up to 86% health.
Plus the phaser's
You guys
gone
try
in
much.
Zapdos. So Zetts said he would go for the
Yeah, you're
para.
right.
I immediately get the burn.
Wow,
That
okay.
sucks.
Fair enough.
Sucks.
Fair enough.
That's Dranchi for you.
That's why I love that guy.
Is he also Wish?
And I wonder if
Damn.
that was the play. Because I feel like if you're not getting burned there, okay, this is a threat.
I'm hitting Power Fight. You got a Fire Blast burn. Wow.
Okay. All right. Fair
Oh,
enough.
so now my
Fire Blast
AC
is
Fight
fine.
doesn't kill anymore. It's a bit unfortunate,
Jesus Christ, I did 55%.
DD could have gotten scary there, but
but I can hardly
Yeah,
be
this is
upset at
not
that. I literally got 2 burns in a row. This is the 3rd burn of this game.
She's got to be fighting.
it's looking like things are kind of unwinding.
Swampert last.
Hurt is not going to be sweeping.
Do I go for Body Slam Para or do I just like Death Wish something? I think I like Death Wish.
As long as this does not time out
This
here,
T-Tar's
this should
almost
be
fucking dead.
easy.
He just got tons of timer back
Yeah.
over a minute.
I'm gonna wish.
Because any amount of chip on Pert means that it's an
Heal up the
HP
Tar
grass
doesn't
range,
seem
and
necessary.
Salina
I
should
think we
just sweep
just
from there.
go lax and start cursing. Like he'll no, the Tar doesn't do anything.
I feel like Crunch is valid just for chip. If you boom on Pert, it's over.
That did a lot. Not gonna lie.
A body slam on Pert, it's over.
Tar is very pressured. If he goes
Plus the
Tar
nice thing
and I
is-
slowed there,
I'll let him talk.
He'd have to like freeze or crit my Claydol, right? So like if I explode right now and kill the Pert, Mence cleans and kills the T-Tar. If he goes Tar... Oh wait, I just got my Death Wish. I don't even need to like do that yet. I can just body slam first.
Yeah. And once you body slam here, you can boom and win
Wow.
guaranteed.
Christ.
That should be game 1.
Okay, he's just going to keep body slamming. That's fine.
And then boom
That
here.
is game
Yep.
1.
Multiple ways to win there. Strong game, though, for Zetts.
Whew. Okay, that was really scary. If he doesn't get that crit raise, I think we were largely chilling. He did not have a spin blocker after all, and we eliminated the Skarm super early. Dahl could have come in and spun these at some point, probably. Burning the
tell
CM
Zetts I'll
Jirachi
be
was
right
also
back.
huge because low-key, I've found that in this, like, this is a Skarm beatdown team by Austin Matitos, by the way, with a Claydol in the back. I found that, like, CM Jirachi could be one of the scariest things for this team. Because, like, Tar doesn't have EQ. Lax doesn't have EQ. Like, Dahl has it. But when it's getting its special defense boosts, and we don't have any physical move to punch through it, really, that can be scary.
Yeah, I agree with that. And, like...
I'm being told that Gold needs to let his dog out. That's fine.
Yes.
Thank you, chat.
Again, that burn, going for Fire Punch there, like, I think things can get very dire if you don't get it.
Right.
As opposed to something more proactive, I guess. Like hard Claydol and just getting like guaranteed
Checking with my team.
Earthquake chip or something like that.
Mhm.
I think I'm being accused in Mushi of having robbed that game. We take those?
Once again, they so quickly forget how Gold
Yeah.
Mason crit twice in a row and got the raise on the Suicune.
If that was a Lum Metagross, it literally just won the game on the spot. Assuming that it lands mash on like Claydol and Mence, but yeah. Like that was over.
Mm-hmm.
Although, then this is where you get more philosophical about what is and isn't hacks. Because if you aren't, since he wasn't Lum meta, then was it really even hacks that he got the crit raise since there was no threat of sweeping?
There's definitely an argument about that, but it's like when that information is not revealed to you as Zetts,
Yeah, no.
it certainly feels that way, which is going to influence the way that you have to play, right?
That's like a
I
just
think I'm
such
giving my
a
team a heart
funny
attack. It's possible I
quirk
played that
about,
horribly.
Pokemon. I don't think any other game I play has as much randomness. So like the fact that there's an entire philosophy about what is too lucky or not.
Mhm. I just had a very lucky game 3 earlier today. Well, my Skarmory got crit early,
Mhm.
and it meant that my Skarmory was not going to be able to do anything in the game, but my Charizard lived on like the smallest possible roll that an agility Metagross could have to clutch the game.
You know what is an insane
Getting some
calc
mid-set coaching,
that happened?
which has yet to be banned in ADV.
I have a team where I run
One win in the
a-
next 2 games, and our team wins week 1. We get a week 1 W at the buzzer.
So let's talk
of
about
Mushi
the
in
actual
season
important
21.
things, like the game that's being streamed right now. Meanwhile, I'm talking about this random Heracross set. But like a random, like max HP Heracross has a chance to live an Aerial Ace from Doug.
That's
It's like
insane.
super, super tiny, but it has happened to me before.
I've not run max HP
I'm
Heracross since I
disappointed
was
in you,
playing
Chet.
around
I don't
with
think I
Sweet
saw
Talk.
anybody encourage gamers to like the stream, and so I had to pin my own post, which I haven't had to do in a while.
I'm not a good team builder. I just throw garbage together and ladder with it. But I really like it as
I'm being informed that if we lose
a Gengar
this
switch
match,
in
if I don't win
with
the
Guts,
week for my team, I'm just going to
HP
kick off
Ghost.
the team.
'cause it
Which
takes
honestly
like
fair.
maybe like 30, 35 from T-Bolt. Like it.
I have challenged Zetts to the second game.
There we go. The nicest
It's a mon that
asshole,
kind of
thank
like
you so
doesn't
much.
do anything, but also
I'm being challenged
like,
by Gold Mason. Game 2
does
is underway. Let's
some
get it.
stuff. Anyway, game 2.
Lead Tyranitar has appeared.
Okay. Interesting Mence here with the Rock Slide instead of Grass.
How do we deal with lead T-Tar?
Gold Mason is supposed to switch out
I think
according
he's
to
switching out most of the
BKC.
time. I'm gonna make a click.
He's got a lot.
Going
Can this
Skarmory
guy
makes a lot of
stop loading
sense.
Salamence? I brought teams that don't do well into Salamence.
Chad, don't let me forget. When the set is over, we gotta talk to Gold Mason about freeing Shiny Celebi in Gen 3. It's gotta happen.
True.
really, but-
Yes.
We've got an in with the ADV Illuminati. If anybody can do it, it's us. We gotta put the pressure up. We gotta make our demands.
If you want to know more what Zetts is talking about, look up the Pomeg
Zap.
Berry glitch.
That's not what I wanted to see.
Yes. It's funny. The only reason I brought that up was because I like was trying to switch a
Thunderbolt.
Celebi to Shiny in the team builder. It's like, oh, it's not allowed. But I have a background
Oh,
of
unfortunately,
it's
like,
not
Shiny
a,
hunting and watching Shiny Hunt
CM,
streams, so I like know
you
about
sub
stuff
or
like
a baton
that.
pass or
And
anything crazy.
I was like, oh yeah, I remember someone hunting like a Celebi with this glitch. I feel like you don't need like a, I don't know. I'm sure a lot of Smogon people would
Range.
disagree, but I feel like you don't need a strong argument to be like, yeah, it's just like a cosmetic change.
Protect Zapdos. Gets me to reveal Ice Beam.
No real info here for Gold Mason on this.
I don't want to let him just
Calm
go
Mind
T-Tar
yet.
for free.
Like an Ice Beam isn't going tar for free. It's still like
not
chip
enough.
and freeze chance.
Not enough.
We're on Smog Tours, Sarah Des. You could just find the link, or anybody can find the link themselves and post it, Mushi. I'm not gonna overthink.
I was
this.
also
Okay,
babbling
here's
and
meta.
noticed that Skarm didn't get a spike because Zapdos
No freeze.
switched in.
It's lefties.
Here's meta.
This could be our
So the
opportunity
obvious move
to,
is just going Skarm, getting a spike down.
go Skarm.
And it might be the obvious move
I feel like
for
this
a
is
reason
like
as
mixed
well.
meta. Like
'cause
he's gonna click HP Fire or
it's a
something.
good one.
Let's mix them up.
Except
No, it's
doesn't work out.
Meteor Mash doing a lot of fucking damage, bro.
So you can't go Skarm here. You can T-Wave. Can do a lot of things. While Starmie's in, he's going for the T-Wave, which is fine.
He's bringing Mons I really don't like.
Okay.
Mason stays in to EQ me.
Starmie's
Get
weak
a-
though. Now, do you spam recover
Get a T-Wave?
looking for the
There's the
okay,
full
there.
para.
Insta full para? Okay.
We go Skarm and sack the
Wow.
explosion on Skarm. That's huge. His whole meta has been dealt with. Skarm's gonna chip heal. Getting a spike is gonna be tough, but we still have 3/4 of the Starmie health.
If I'd gone off the turn before, that would have been great.
It's Gold Mason revealing that full para turn was a boom on Starmie.
He's gonna go Gar.
Okay, Gengar's fine. No spikes
Alright.
to pressure this Blissey though. It's still a pretty free
Watch this
switch.
drive.
Gold Mason saying
What do I
watch
do
this
with this
drive.
now?
Is this Focus Punch being clicked?
Depending on what kind of Gar this could be problematic. Could absolutely be tough.
Ooh, I
One of his
hope it's
rock
Focus
resists is
Punch.
gone though, and we have a Choice Band Tyranitar in the back.
Still not even gonna do enough.
Hard to really
He's
do
in
anything
a-
but
I
Oh,
go
think
yeah,
he
it
is
is.
focus punching this Blissey based on what he's saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Focus Punch. Wow, he fucking got us. It did 56.
Yeah, as he was saying, not enough damage.
Mm-hmm.
You can click it again here.
Well, he can
Yep.
just do it again to deny healing. And he's got 31 more. Man, that's really nice tech. That's a great click from him, man. Shouts
Yeah,
to
it's like really
the
tough
goat.
to
the goat for a reason.
scout that as well. Because Skarm's just dying to Thunderbolt, so that's an easy click. So you can't really go Starmie to absorb a Wisp, which is another really easy click. Blissey's kind of the only one that answers both of those, but then it gets punched.
They want to click Hidden Power Grass this turn. The Starmie comes in. Oh, that'd be sick.
And the Starmie
I don't think I
coming
can
in.
do it. I don't think I'm strong enough.
Yeah, he just
Okay.
runs it back.
Good thing he did not click at that turn because that would
I
have
wanted to like go Menson and Tim, but I thought he might like
away.
cover that by ice
If
punching
I click
or
at this
something.
turn though, what if I click at this turn? Stormy comes in and dies.
Zetts is about to mouse over softball
Baller as
again.
hell.
Is the Blissey more important than the
Blissey's slowly
Stormy?
dying.
Is this like weird mix off? Like, is this like mixed
No shot,
Gengar,
right?
like physical Gengar on mix off?
Because of that extra chip-
or anything?
What was that, another 8%? Blissey's now in range
wonder if
of
he's still there.
Zapdos Thunderbolt. So it does make a difference. Okay.
No!
Oh,
All right, he is
for
fast.
some reason I thought softball got clicked. My bad.
We get to scout something here. Thought I'd be
Still though, I
faster
feel
than
like
him.
Gengar did what
He has a lot of
needed
speed,
to.
Fuck.
and he must have attack.
Oh my
investment, so,
god!
like,
Clicking that would have been so
he's gotta
legendary.
be like super frail. T-Bolt would.
Gold
kill
Mason is
here.
definitely more beat up about missing out
At this
on
point, maybe
like,
I'm meant to sack the
the
Blissey.
swag predict
Still in
rather
such
than
a
like
good
the
spot.
actual position
Hold on.
itself.
How much of my Thunderbolt do you do?
Because he stabilized things a bit
Yeah.
after the unfortunate meta.
It's in
Will.
range.
Oh, we switched back to Blissey. I don't know if I like this from
Not in
Zetts.
range.
I imagine you
Yeah.
would have T-Bolt. Maybe you wouldn't.
Because it's like,
I suppose.
even
I
if you're expecting
suppose
Gengar to switch out, what
it could
is
be
being switched in
Shadow
that Blissey
Ball.
can handle?
If you're
Was
fully
Zap a low
physical.
roll? That was a low roll. Ho, ho, ho.
I'll be honest, I have no idea how to play around
Okay.
this.
Well, then I'm definitely just taking damage here. Okay, or
Blissey
not,
in.
then just give me the
Okay,
Blissey.
Power Grass.
Okay, and now Blissey just dies. You don't have to predict.
Honestly,
I
I'm so
think.
fine with that.
Okay, Gengar bringing things back.
I wasn't gonna let Zapdos get parried for no reason.
And once
They click
Blissey goes
there.
down, Zap will not really have a switch in.
I don't think there's a point in saving this.
There's
that was
things that
kinda
won't get
weird,
2 hit
but,
KO'd,
I don't know why
but
they did that.
they're going to eat so much
I'm
damage
just gonna
that
take the Blissey.
it's very threatening.
have Jesus Christ incarnate in the back. They're so fucked.
Ooh.
Whoa, what's Jesus Christ incarnate?
Yeah, what,
Chat, predict below.
So seeing
it's
Mence.
just this.
Oh, you know what?
Oh,
It's got to be
fuck.
Raikou.
Oh, fuck
doesn't it?
no.
We dodge Wisp if he has it, obviously.
I think based on the 3 Mons
gonna let me
that Gold
punch
Mason
him.
saw, Raikou
It would
is
be really
the
cool if they
Mon.
let me
suit.
punch him, but no shot.
Although he's got Zap, that would be
Uh.
double electric, which is a little unorthodox, but we'll see.
I wonder if he
Suppose
has
it could
another
be
rock
a
resist.
Jolteon as well.
Do I just
I hope there's
boom
Swampert for Gold Mason.
to prevent like
Yeah.
a DD? I don't think
If
so.
Meta was the only rock resist, then
Is it HP
okay,
fighting?
Chip. Chip
Well,
is
he's-
Chip.
Yeah,
Yeah,
didn't
he's
even go
super
for
dead
it.
now. Okay. No meta.
Yeah, damage on this guy is
Is
fucking
the Zap chipped?
massive.
No. Neither his tar.
Gold Mason's really talking like he's got a very fast
But I have a feeling his Gar must have been so frail.
special
that,
attacker in the back.
and he hasn't seen no lefties yet, so
Oh,
he
man,
doesn't
but if I
realize.
send
He doesn't
out-
right now. He doesn't know that we're CB.
I'm gonna look like
That
such
is
a
correct.
noob. Fuck. No. Okay, I'm gonna just go.
Yeah, Raikou off me. Both of those would
Okay,
be
I'm not rock
really,
sliding
really
Jill
good.
meta, so we
True,
need to
yeah.
get Chip on the Zap in order for a Jill meta to
No.
win.
I'm alright.
How
I'm
about
not
the
loving this
Skarm
right now,
is
guys. I'm not
Just
loving the
die.
situation.
So
Skarm's weak. Okay.
Skarm health low. Here's his T-Tar.
Rock Slide no
T-Tar.
lefties, so it's Lum DD.
Gold Mason thinking Lum DD. It is CB, but obviously didn't matter for the Gengar KO, so he doesn't know that. But his own T-Tar will live a rock
Fuck, if
slide
it's
here.
Lum DD, then I don't want a DD.
Still worried about DDing. So this is DD Tar from
No, actually,
Gold
I'm still
Mason,
fine.
which
I'm
is very
100.
good here as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, he's DD.
Okay.
Do I slide now or do I DD again? Can they brick break and kill me? I don't think so. No, I'm DDing again.
Could DD again here.
Be faster than Starmie.
Apparently, if
Last
he
is, like,
just slides, he's got a decent shot to just
Hurt.
fucking
We need
kill
a
me.
rock resist. Hurt. Yeah.
He's thinking
Wait,
there's
if it's
hurt.
hurt, why the fuck did they go to Salamence?
Oh, he's figuring it out.
If I think he's gonna rock
Metagross?
slide,
Metagross.
then we could just go meta.
Yep.
Oh fuck! I need damage on
If he
Metagross.
DDs again, that's a
Oh,
problem.
but it should be fine.
It's a big problem.
I'm gonna look like such a fucking noob if you guys get to see my last. Oh, hey, Metagross.
Okay, he's
I knew
done it.
Okay. So this
Well,
bar
I've
was
got
not
no
gonna
option
sweep,
but to
but
just mash.
it gets a
and hope we
huge
hit
amount
the
of damage
range.
on something guaranteed.
do I DD again?
Mash can miss too. Like this is
Do I
so
DD again?
uncomfortable
Chat,
for
do I
Zetts.
DD again?
This earthquake should not.
Chat,
Oh.
do I DD again?
Is
There's no
T-Tar living
chance this is choice span. Not a shot. Not a shot in
Okay.
hell.
If this is bulky DD,
goes for
DD
another.
again.
And he
Oh,
misses.
And we miss.
Oh.
Wow, that's
Game.
it. That's it.
He's
Might
gonna
not
go
have
to
mattered.
Solomon's. Do I rock slide? Chat?
He's such an ass.
Chat, do I DD again?
Alright, then that happens.
Oh, fuck.
We can go
Sprinkler DDs
Salamence
again.
on EQ because the only thing that kills us is EQ. So he does still have to EQ here,
Yeah, intimidate cycling can be annoying
Fucking
here.
Jesus
but he
Christ.
DD'd again.
Wow.
He's just a
Rock
god
Slide's so
gamer.
free.
Yeah. And what really sucks about that miss
Chat, do I
is
DD
you
again?
can afford to get
That
the
was
click
dope.
wrong when meta is in front of you because you still eat a mash. So if you
He should go
predict
to
the
plus
Ment switch
6.
and rock slide on the meta and it stays in, like it's still you can afford that.
He hits. That is
Next.
absolutely going to do it.
Now there's no intimidate, so
If he misses
Okay,
rock slide here,
don't miss.
then
it's game over.
that would be an out, but it's not. Yeah,
Now it's
Earthquake
guaranteed with
fucking
EQ.
obliterates us. Holy shit.
I wonder what Gold Mason's Jesus in the back.
Yeah,
The mash
I gotta
miss
ask about
sucks,
that
but we got
after.
outplayed.
Oh,
All right.
exhilarating. Oh, for the gamers at home, I had
he's gonna tell us.
Jolteon in the back.
Okay,
so I was
yeah,
like
yeah.
chilling
Makes
once
sense.
Blissey died. But I also have Fortress in the back, and last month Spiker would have been really like people would be able to call me a noob, and I'd be okay with it. But yeah,
If you
never
can win
mind.
without the
Tyranitar's
spikes.
the joke.
Well, that's when you tell people it just didn't have spikes and that it was actually like some super heat set.
He brought Jolt spikes with no
Oh, what do I do
spikes.
now?
Yep. Yeah,
Yo, is he
Jolteon.
gonna
I was
leave
thinking
the
Raikou
fucking
Jolteon makes
Salamence
sense as
again?
well. I mean, they're like
Alright, it all
the
comes
same
down to one
mod,
more game.
basically.
No shot, right?
That's not true
No,
at
he's
all.
gonna
but-
do it. He's gonna do it. He took on
More
some
similar
sort
than
of
most.
chess challenge and decided that he was gonna bring Salamence every fucking game. Fucking bastard.
And it's very funny seeing what Zetts is about to. Oh wait, never mind. He had a men's team there.
Z Panther told me to bring this team, so I'm bringing it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I've never piloted this team in my life.
Oh,
Okay, that's gonna be fun.
here we go. Game 3. Lead Suicune.
That's where it gets decided. Easy spike. Don't even really have to think about that
Oh, this
one.
is like the worst matchup ever.
Gold
I think
Mason
double
0 for
hydro
3 on
kills, though.
matchups and the lead.
Yeah. Also,
Where is
not
the
very
jubilant
reassuring
Jolteon
to hear
server?
this is the worst matchup ever to something as simple as a lead Scarm.
Oh, let's check the calcs. Hydra does not 2-hit KO, so I'm gonna Calm Mind
He CMs.
into double Hydro. He's gonna go to Blissey, but that's
Pretty
actually
sure
my
amount.
plan.
It did
Never mind, he
so
roared.
much fucking damage.
Damage.
This is either a Jill
could
Lum
be
or CB.
mixed.
Does Mash kill?
Oh,
We could protect Chip Heal,
It's-
but I
it's
also
not
feel
gonna
like
be
that's
mixed
going to
with
let him
Lum,
get something
probably.
in.
50%
if I go for the-
chance.
well, plus
Chip
Gold
Heal.
Mason's talking about Mash, so we know. Yeah,
Could be a
protect
Jill
chip never hurt.
Lum.
I should have just double pumped.
I
Probably.
think I'm going to take it.
How much? It did 72.
Get to scout the set out here from
Yeah, double
meta.
pump would have done more. Whatever.
Does click the
All right,
mash.
he's mashing.
So at least you
Still
know.
scary.
Well,
Yeah, still unclear if it's CB or not. If
meta
it's
with
CB, we
mash
don't
is not
die.
exactly
Really,
narrowing
Milo?
down the sets.
Please
that
tell
much.
me that this
And
isn't the Milo team,
We
man.
could get a
Don't
second
bring
spike
Saul
and
into
scout
me. Come
damage.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
If it's non-CB and he doesn't get a raise, then like we can rest off like most of the health. And if we realize it's CB, then I
If he didn't have Protect, I actually had a chance to kill him, CB.
Okay,
Ooh,
that's
second
CB as
spike
fuck,
there.
and he
yeah,
gets the
that's
raise.
And the raise, wow.
But, oh, you didn't roar me. Dog, what
Yeah.
are you doing?
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking a similar thing.
You've
here.
got to have a melodic then.
He's playing
you're
with
gonna
fire.
He
do
really
the second
is.
spike. Gonna throw away a
Because
Pokemon
there's
now?
no switch in that KO's meta.
Am I playing
I think you
against
gotta
Stall?
sack
I also
Scarm
just have
here.
like
My
nothing
good buddies, that's
that will
really
actually
Yeah.
do
using
anything.
Stall against me.
Well, I feel like
Not
you
with your
have
friend,
to.
man.
Well, actually, what's more likely between getting enough protect?
for
Well, it's
missing
definitely
one
more
way,
likely to
sack
have a
Scarm,
miss.
get
Somebody
something in.
getting
joined
enough
as
protects.
I am
What even
Gold
would that
Mason.
thing be?
Not Ibakiyama. Fucking
I'm about to be
Raxius
own meta. It's
Gaming.
our
I know
last
that's you.
mash resist, and we could go for the 2-hit. Though we might be getting outsped, which is
I
terrifying.
bet that the next mash
pretty
won't
likely that
miss,
we
but the
would be
one
getting
after
outsped,
misses,
honestly.
you have to get the double protect and then play for the miss.
What if I SPL moded this game? That would be
That's
kinda
just the
fire.
vibe I'm getting.
Just have
Just
to
notify everybody
Doesn't
on
miss.
main.
Doesn't get
Goodbye,
second
Scarm.
raise. Huge.
Gold Mason should do that. That would be
Oh,
hilarious.
Hello, Metagross.
You could try to save this. I don't think there's a ton of
Yeah,
reason for him to
earthquake.
just like mash into me.
Oh fuck! If he clicks Rock Slide, I'm gonna lose my mind.
If he is staying in, a Jill is nice, but I
If
think
he
I should
clicks
just
Rock
take
Slide,
the
he's
damage.
Jesus Christ.
He's not clicking rock slide. He's clicking earthquake, so gonna be a flyer coming in.
Yeah, and
Safe,
Zetts is a mere mortal confirmed by
Peace
Gold
band.
Mason.
Yeah. I'm curious if Gold Mason's
He
that
keeps
worried about rock slide. I
attacking
wonder
with
if
a
it's
rock
like a
slide.
Zard or a Moltres or
Alright.
something like
Then I
4x
just
weak.
hydro and then, yeah.
Mhm.
Better than going here
He
and
could be going
dying.
Mince or something right now.
Yeah.
That could make a Jill better. Okay, well we get to hit the
Sweet.
sweep,
Crit. Oh, but
Crit.
crit
Wow,
35.
and it's revealed
Oh.
Salic.
Interesting.
This is
All right.
sometimes called.
I think
Italian
I
speak
shouldn't have
here.
went for the second spike, but he got a raise, so the raise and the
35 is
crit
fine. I'm gonna trap this
somewhat
guy.
even out a little bit.
Trap
We
it.
just did. All right, the earthquake
have
is
to
absolutely
hydro.
gonna kill. He just got to take his hydro pump and go.
If I miss Hydro, then I'm just gonna cry.
We could. Oh no, he's got speed. So I was thinking we can go Starmie, resist the hydro pump, and KO back, but we actually can't. So we just kill.
Fuck
All
my
right, back
life!
for that one.
Wow.
That sucks.
Still, I mean, for mash raise, it's fair. Although the raise, the raise only matters
Zap
so
is
much
here.
when Zetts went for second spike, right?
Please have a Blissey. Please go to your Blissey right now. No, that's a Jolteon. Fuck.
Roar is a nice move to have
Use
here
the
on
Dawn
Joel.
Pass. Take
Yeah.
chip. Meta is here.
Meta's a
We fire
threat.
It's a tough turn.
You know it's CB though, so like,
Bringing a Jolteon is
What's
crazy,
crazy is
man.
his mash literally kills me.
I want to click mash.
His
so
mash
bad.
like just fucking like kills the jolt 100% of the
I'm
time.
not going to.
So he can do it. So I can't even like go like Gengar on mash
it's funny
can go
hearing
meta
Mason
on
say like,
Hydro
I
hit.
want to click mash,
and then pivot Gar.
and Zetts is like, mash just
This guy could be
kills Joel.
gone.
There's no reason not to click.
He's
it.
another fucking Salamence.
I wouldn't mind
Stop
getting
bringing
some chip on
Salamence
this
into me.
though, and just
You
getting it
bastard.
such that like anything that outspeeds it can kill it later. Because this thing is kind of a problem for my team. Less than 3 minutes to figure this out now.
How much is mash?
If it is CB meta mashing into my
Oh, he's now
meta,
calcing mash damage, so
still doing
we
like
might see a mash click.
30%. Shit's crazy.
Hold on. Why the
We've
fuck am I
chipped
not
their
clicking
zap,
mash?
so
There
if
we
chill
go.
and they go
Gold
zap,
Mason
yeah,
figured
my
it out.
Rockslide isn't
That's why you
gonna
take your time.
quite get
Do
there.
your calcs, folks.
It's also like I can't. Going like I guess EQ is like too obvious, right? Because I could just be going to a flyer. Like I really expect him to be mashing. Alright, fuck it. Nice, we caught the
nice
mash.
call.
Nice. I'm glad I didn't go
Yeah.
fucking Gengar, bro.
Still, I mean, the fact that that's doing 34 kind of illustrates why mash is such an easy move to click there. Because like, even when you get it as wrong as possible, or like Zetts predicts the turn correctly, like, it's still good damage.
Okay.
Rock Slide shouldn't KO here, so you got to play for the flinch to get a Zapdos
One
kill.
time. No.
Yeah, I don't
Nope.
really care
Didn't get the
about
para though.
Couldn't KO back with Thunderbolt, obviously, so now it's maybe sack time. We'll see if Zap gets preserved.
Damn, I hate when this shit happens. I'm back. I had been disconnected, but we're back. He gives up the zap.
Okay.
I've effectively
connects.
revealed my entire set. He knows I'm not Boom.
This guy could be gone. He could be gone. But he's Rock Slide, so
Okay.
This is smart
Starmie's a
Starmie by
good
him.
mon to switch in here. Gonna eat any one hit.
Try.
I'm curious if Zetts goes for the maximum damage with Earthquake,
Jolt
or
already
if he
fucking
tries to fish for a Rock
This has
Slide
got to be
flinch.
off me. This is like the most off me thing ever. Keep in mind, his meta mash into my Metagross is doing 31 to 37. So I could save this. I can go Jolt on
No
like
fucking
anything.
shot
That's an
me with
interesting
Metagross on a predicted what? He
Like,
thought
what are you gonna
Mash
do?
would kill
T-Wave? No.
He saw
No, you're not
Mash
gonna
would kill and was
T-Wave.
like, "There's no way he doesn't click Mash." Like, who does that? Throws away an agility
You're not gonna
Metagross for no
spin. You gotta
reason. If I
deal with
just
my
click Earthquake,
meta.
he just dies. Who
Mhm.
does that?
Gold Mason beating himself up over turns
I don't
long
know. That's
past.
a better gamer than me.
Beat himself up
Oh.
over making the right play.
Of course, it wouldn't be a problem if. Oh
Damn,
my
that
god!
Oh my god.
God.
That's tough.
It really sucks.
Because there is
You have to
surely
have an
not a
electric
good
resist
switch
on
in
the
here.
team.
Thunderbolt is looking very free right now.
Show me what
EP
you're-
is an. I don't know if I like
You can't
BP as a
stay.
click. And it seems like he clicked it pretty quick without really too much consideration. Like there's a Starmie in front of you, and
Metagross
a CB meta in the back.
I don't know.
obviously there hasn't been an electric resist shown yet. So you'd think a well-balanced team might have something of this sort, something that would deal with a Jolteon in the back. But still, I mean, a Thunderbolt's a Thunderbolt. That's they're sticking with this decision.
Mm-hmm. Old Mason might be worried about a Thunder Wave here.
Potentially, also, well, what has the... We've seen Roar, so you're probably less worried about, like, sub
What else do you have?
pass
Like a
stuff.
This off me with
It's
spin.
11. That doesn't kill.
Jolteon
Oh,
as a
wait, no,
mon
that's
has, like,
right. So
6
that's
moves that it likes to
27.
use.
27
So,
to him.
When one or two moves get
down
shown,
to
then you can kind of
51,
suss out
44.
what
That
threats
puts me in
aren't
range. Fuck.
there.
Dude, I bet he's considering staying. I bet he's like, fuck, he's gonna baton
Or just
pass. Like, I have to
stack that up.
play to exact. Okay, thank God. Thank fucking God,
pass.
dude.
What?
See, a Thunderbolt
Alright,
would have been
Fire
lovely
Punch
there.
should be a guaranteed kill.
Okay,
Or
so
should
he's
I go
playing for a
Starmie?
Fire
Because
Punch.
then we have moves to hit other stuff.
What? Huh?
Starmie Surf
Gold
is
Mason
less
definitely confused
likely
to not
kill
see a
by lot.
Thunderbolt come out
So we
that
gotta go
turn.
here.
Dude, you're fucking. Oh, okay, Gengar with Fire Punch. I already know it.
Yep.
Oh, I don't care though.
Okay,
Yeah.
CB meta dealt with. T-Tar in.
Okay. Now there's
Unrevealed
sand.
Tar. This could be Crunch. I don't think I care if it is.
Oh, no Willow or Boom from Gar.
Yeah.
Like I really
Well, this
don't
is
think I care.
the Gar set that
I
you
think I
see
need to stop
often
this from
paired
DD.
on like Jolt Spikes. Although I
Nice.
guess
Oh,
Boom
Nice.
is more
Okay,
common
okay.
than Taunt on
Nice,
those.
we got him. That's huge.
That's a ballsy taunt.
Jolt looks amazing. Just get damage on this thing. That didn't even kill. Hidden Power Grass supposedly should always fucking kill.
lose.
And if it doesn't, we can revenge with Jolt.
Yeah, I think Jolteon is just gonna sweep here.
I think that was a low
Must
roll. I think
have been
42% was a low
range,
roll.
Don't really know
Doesn't
what's in the
range,
bag for Gold
no.
Mason, but Jolteon has swept many an
Okay,
endgame like
dealt
this.
with. Starmie. We're getting outsped. This thing is absolutely going to kill us.
What can you
Okay,
do? You missed
think
two
of how we can throw
Hydro
this.
Pumps,
A
and
minute and
that's
45
just the way the
seconds.
cookie crumbles.
Jolt comes in and revenges. I still have not seen
It's
an
just the way
electric.
the cookie crumbles.
Like
I think meta is probably the
is like
sack here.
Jirachi last?
Because like the meta would
I have
be gone.
BKC
so I
Tar
wouldn't
last, which
have
should beat like
does.
almost anything
and
that Jolt
the
can't.
fucking-
I don't have Boom
Jolteon
with
would have
Metagross. I have a whole fucking offensive Starmie
just-
with HP Grass. If it's somehow like a Pert or something, like a second rock
Sets is
resist,
really going through what it could possibly be.
do I just
He's definitely
sack
got the
Gengar?
tools.
Off me, Hydro Pump.
This
I
could
do
be
still
clicking
think
almost
that meta
anything.
is the sack rather than Gengar though, because Gengar's just faster. It's got
Yeah,
taunt.
all
it's
of it's
more
help.
threatening.
I guess if this does
You got
have
Ice
spin,
Punch out, worst
um,
case scenario.
yeah,
going
it's
somewhere
true.
else could let
Meta's
it
just
spin.
outsped and
But I
KO'd
could
lightly
just
by
I could just hard
anything.
Jolt right now, can't I?
Hard Jolt might
Shouldn't I
be the
just
one
hard
way
Jolt and then
to
like taunt
throw.
can be useful?
because if you
Unless I like
lose
Hydro
Jolt,
Pump Crispy, like Jolt should
then
be
you
able to
can
just come
get
in, I
hacked
think.
and like crit down and speed time.
Maybe I'm
and,
throwing though. Maybe I'm like, yeah, don't.
And I would have trapped the meta.
It's fine. It's fine. Just let him take this kill.
Okay, a Gengar
Jolt,
sack is still
click
fine
something.
overall.
I think
It's
he's last
Doug
mon Doug,
last.
yeah.
Ooh, This is
Only
interesting
with HPI.
because with 2 spikes
it's actually
down,
not even a kill.
does ice KO? Or do you need
Oh,
another?
oh wait, hold on. Hold up.
Baton pass.
Wait a minute.
So you got to
Don't have
sack
a flyer.
something.
The
Don't have
meta
a
you can
Solomon Roll.
Gets
you can
sacked.
crit
Be
Starmie
two grounded
and
type.
potentially
Yes,
still win.
Okay. Be another
Jolt
grounded
hidden
Pokemon.
power.
Although
Ground
T-Tar should
should
still
just-
live as well.
Oh, it's ice,
grounded
but that's
Pokemon?
fine.
Wait,
This is
go
telling me
back
that
to
this
it?
should
Wait,
win.
what?
It didn't. I'm throwing.
That
Yo, wait,
that
hold up.
was
Hold up.
that was a
Hold
throw.
up.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Wait. If DarthTyros outspeeds,
It
This is
can
fine.
which I don't know if
fast.
it does.
He
It
didn't
does.
get the crit.
Does. Okay, it didn't crit.
Is he
But
faster than me? He is.
now Starmie
Win the
can
speed
crit
tie.
Tar.
Be something
You
terrible
should
last.
live. You
Fuck.
should
You
live the
crit
pump.
T-Tar and you win.
Hydro Pump crit could
We
win.
lived it. Oh my
Oh.
god! I almost threw so
Wow.
hard.
Oh, GG's.
Oh my
That
god!
was almost a
Yo, if my
catastrophic
fucking
throw.
Hydro Pump's connected earlier in the
That is
game,
crazy.
I don't know, man.
No, I do know. You probably played better overall in that set by quite a bit, and I'm sorry for the hacks, brother. That was fun though.
I just put my headset back on. What happened?
He was
you
just telling you that
unfortunately-
he owned you, man.
That's
Yeah, he did own
that's
me.
the
He
opposite.
did own me. He owned me super hard.
No, dude, I threw so hard at the end, bro. I threw
I was
so
talking
hard.
about surprised to see the Gengar sack rather than the meta, but I did not think it would like matter so directly as against a Doug.
Oh, true. Yeah, I did not think about Doug Last and not having a levitator anymore. So that
Honestly,
was
not thinking about Doug Last is fine since it looked like I just didn't have it since I didn't bring it out at all.
It was also like I was like, dude, like where is your electric resist? Or like there was nothing that could switch into like an electric attack. I'm like, but it wouldn't be like Claydol.
Could have been like Swampert, you know.
I was thinking maybe so. I have
don't really
HP
wanna-
grass on
I don't
this
really wanna
Starmie.
Switch in. I don't really want to switch into Jolteon and then take an HP grass, you know.
And I just like looked at my calc and it was like, oh dude, don't worry. Your Jolt HP Ice, it's totally good for 84%, bro. You're chilling. And I'm like, oh
yeah,
cool,
you
sick,
didn't-
we win. And like it's
You
like,
didn't mess
oh,
with the- you
it's
didn't
fucking
mess with
bulky.
EVs, huh? Yeah.
Holy
yeah,
fuck.
I had some bulk. I had some stuff in there. If that first Hydro Pump had hit the Jolteon, like the game was like kind of set.
This was like a hacksy set all around in so many ways. Like so many, there were 3 burns alone. Was that
man,
game
we don't
1?
talk about game 1, man. We don't talk about game 1. I literally said in the chat.
Crit raise was
in the chat,
crazy, bro. The crit raise was insane.
Oh, the crit raise was insane. Into the crit. That was insane. I was like, oh my god.
I don't know
think
I think
I
EQ
said
crit
in chat.
probably or EQ.
that no,
+1 probably
that
still
crit I don't
failed.
think mattered. The one on the Suicune,
The earthquake crit. It did.
maybe.
Because I checked my mash damage and you were like Bolt Suicune, right? So
Yeah, maybe we were
my
looking at different
Earthquake did
counts.
like 30%.
Yeah, I'm guessing that Gold Mason's stealing a little bit of attack off his Metagross.
I thought, yeah, I was like, I'm gonna barely live. I'm gonna die to sand. I'm gonna get Surf Chip, and then I'm gonna go Mence, and like we're gonna keep playing. And no, we weren't gonna keep playing actually. And dude, I mean, the Dragon Dances in game 2. After I missed the first mash, I'm like, I should. A part of me was like, just go for mash again, like, cause he knows you're gonna go Mence. He's gonna Dragon Dance again. That was you kind of clipped on me, bro. Like you kind of stunted on me a little bit. You won the fans. That's for sure.
The chat can tell you. I was like, man, should I click DD again? Sprinkler would click DD again. I gotta click DD. No, that was fun. That was a fun set.
That was my
I
heart.
don't agree. I don't agree with you that I was outplaying you that set because game 1 was, I don't know, man. You were. I did something terrible in that set. I don't know what demon god I offended that earned me those burns, but I was also just not.
Well, I got 2
Wasn't
of the
really
3
playing
burns.
well.
I got
Yeah,
2
I
of the
know.
3, and oh, I see what you're saying.
That's what I'm
That
saying.
You got
yeah, I
burned.
offended somebody. They gave you the burns. But,
The pump
yeah.
misses were crazy too, and who? I mean,
I was feeling myself game 2. That Blissey, like the
focus punch.
keeping the Blissey low.
Oh,
It was
dude.
it was 100% for my Jolteon, and I was literally saying the turn that you went to Starmie, and they can tell you. You were going to Starmie. I was like, he's fucking going to Starmie. No shot, he doesn't go to Starmie. Click grass. Nah, I can't do it. It would have been so baller. I was feeling myself.
Well, dude,
that
I
game.
was like, okay, this is fine. Go Mence, getting in Tim off. But I was like, no, he's gonna fucking ice punch me in the face. Why would I do that? Why would I
Oh, it
let him
wasn't
just
ice
kill my
punch.
whole Mence? Like when you see a Gengar and it only clicks Focus Punch and your Blissey goes down to 30%, it could be anything. It could do anything, and like it's just like,
yeah,
you put me in a crazy spot, bro. You put me in a crazy spot.
That team is I don't know who's it from, but Z Panther was passing me stuff before the game, and he was like,
"Okay, Z Panther, all right,
Yeah,
good to know."
He drew his line in the sand.
That's my best friend on the site. Come on.
I feel it. I know you. Some friendships run a little deeper than others. I get it. I know I'm still new. You know, I get it. And at the end of the day, type shit. Fair enough.
It was Hidden Power, Grass, Fire Punch, Explosion, Focus Punch. It's pretty fun.
No, that's Heat. That was Heat.
I even said when you were going to go to the Bliss, I was like, watch this drive.
Yeah. No, I knew it was gonna be Focus Punch because of what you were saying in anticipation.
I gotta re-listen to that, because that's gotta be like a really cool, like, being able to, like, I'm talking during the game and everything and giving my thought process.
Yeah.
And then going back and listening to yours as it was going on. That has to be like a cool video concept.
Yeah, people.
It was particularly fun with the mash click into Jolteon, because Zetts had figured out very early that mash just KO'd. So he's thinking like, okay, like he's probably just gonna click mash here, and you're kind of deliberating, and then you actually calc it, and you're like, oh wait, I can just click mash.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I had Earthquake click for like 40 seconds, and then I was like, oh man, it's gonna go to some flyer, and I'm gonna cry. And then, I did the calc, and I was like, oh wait, mash just kills. I can just click mash. No shot he goes back to this Metagross and loses his whole Metagross, and then you did it. I was like, all right.
That was a really tough turn, because EQ just looks so juicy, right? So like, surely I'm going to a flyer, but like, and that's why like, my team was giving me shit even before the set, saying like, Zetts, you take way too much time, bro. You are fucking like, you are teasing that timer. And I don't know if you noticed like how often I got low on the timer.
Tell your team off. Tell your team off. Using your timer is
good.
like the most important part of playing.
Yeah,
but
so many people have the opposite issue and then get railed for it. So
I mean, with game 3 when things were starting to... you go ahead.
I bring it up to say that like, had I not been thinking for long enough, maybe I didn't give you enough time to find the line that I was eventually trying to counter, because you said you had the EQ click for like the first 40 seconds.
Yeah, the first 40 seconds.
That's crazy. Rumpus, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that like the timer usage was really good throughout the set, and only towards the end of like game 3 when things were getting hairy was like arguably just like fast clicks were getting you in trouble.
I got way too overconfident. I was like, okay, it's over. And then another question I had: do you think that pump was a roll at the very end?
Which pump?
Against the T-Tar on the last turn.
No, you're bulky DD Tar, right?
No, I'm BKC. But I think I have. I have HP.
If you're BKC Tar, absolutely not. It's not a roll.
You need Mystic Water to have a roll. Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Or you need Modest or Mystic Water.
I'm looking. I have 248 health, so I think.
Yeah, if you're 248 HP, then it's never a roll. My damage is somewhere in the range of like 82 to 94, 82 to 95. Yeah, somewhere there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never kill.
But
now,
you did introduce the opportunity for a crit to
a crit to win was introduced. Yeah,
that was pretty hype. I could have saved the Gengar and just been chilling, but we throw for content here on this channel and then end up winning anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
G's. Good luck to your team in the rest of this season, man. Glad that we got to play, and thanks for agreeing to do this. The chat historically does seem to really respond well to this format, where you can get inside the minds of both gamers, while a third party is also kind of like crafting a narrative and pulling things together. Rumpus, Tetra, hope you guys had a good time as well.
It's an amazing video concept. I really like it. So thank you for having me on. This was fun.
Yeah, and as long as I keep getting lined up and facing like just chill motherfucking like awesome ass dudes who win like 11 Smogon awards, then we'll keep doing it. We'll do it for week 2. Congrats again to Gold Mason for winning basically every single award. Did you get the award for most awards received?
No, but I think if they had an award like that, then I probably would have unfortunately gotten it. I'm a little embarrassed. I'm not gonna lie. Like
You are
You know.
Mr. Smogon.
You actually
I
are.
know, I know.
You're the
Right
you're
now,
the
yeah.
MVP of 2025. You do so much
Yeah.
for the community, bro. It's awesome that you're still able to find time to play in Mushi, and hang out with us little guys in our little ADV pond
Little
off to the
guys.
side.
Hell no. Mushi's the best. I love Mushi League. For moments like this. For moments like this, man.
It's what it's
Enjoy
all
your
about.
star rating, man. I'm gonna go play League of Legends and cry a little bit about those 2 Hydro Pump misses.
Please do.
Oh,
I'm just stoked that I'm still rated higher than Tetrafolium, and there's at least for this
Hell
week
yeah.
nothing
Fuck
you
you,
can do about it,
Tetrafolium.
Hey,
motherfucker.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hell
Wait,
yeah.
one. All right. One. Gold Mason, I beat your brother 2-0.
I don't,
Two.
I don't care about that at all.
That's
I got
true.
more
My-
stars than you.
My
And
brother
3
is not
Zetts,
me.
if you lost this game, which you should deserve to,
Yeah,
I would have been a 0.1 higher than you.
you
so
actually would have.
count your lucky fucking stars, Zetts.
I will. I will.
Mm.
Hey, we both
I have a
had
feeling-
interesting sets this week, to say the least. Maybe we can do set review sometime this week. Maybe that'd be a fun
True.
little stream.
I probably should have lost my set too, so I shouldn't be talking that much shit.
All right, we'll review that later. Thanks to everybody who tuned in and helped make this happen. Awesome times. Shout out to DarthTyros as well. Earlier in the stream, Battle of the Week champion with mono special offense, the special offense GOAT. And that is going to do it for us this time. Rumpus, on a scale of 1 to 10, how entertained were you?
It was good. If I had to do it on a scale, that would be, I don't know, in the ballpark of like 9, I guess.
We'll take it. We'll take a 9. Yeah, Tetra, your Charizard living that Meteor Mash. I never thought in a million years that was going to happen, but we'll loop back on that.
Me neither. I was playing for miss.
Dude, somebody, fucking, somebody in the chat was pointing that shit out. That was a crazy turn. Folks, we'll have there's stuff coming out. This has been announced, but we're working on a week 1 roundup video to come out that myself, Tetra, and Xtina are going to be working on. So some of the best and most hype moments from week 1 are going to get put into a video. We're going to react to it. It's going to be sick. But I'm going to hit the end streaming button so that everybody else in the chat can leave. I'm sure Rumpus got to get back to his Counter-Strike. Mason might have to take his dog out again or cry himself to sleep. Again, my bad for the hacks.
Play League of Legends.
League of
Dude, don't worry about it. We
The
had a great.
worst of
I
all
think.
options.
I think other than the Hydro Pump misses making me want to die in the moment, I had a really really good time. It was fun.
Yeah, man.
So.
Same. Thanks again so much. And we'll see you guys